on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. And a pitch. And that's outside. And away we go this afternoon. And here it comes. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. This to center field. Outman snags it on the run. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill today, Kevin Gausman. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Mookie Betts will get us started. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And a pitch. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the right-hander deals.
Ball,
and that's
off
off the inside edge. And that's ball one. One out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Kicks and fires. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Muncy digs in. Big time power. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Smith at second with 2 down. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Picks himself up an RBI. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's too high. Two outs and one in scoring position. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Ohtani back to work.
Nope,
just missed. Righty delivers. This to third. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. The Blue Jays trailing by a run here at the top of the second. Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Now, number 36. This is again 5 in a row. Man at first, 1 away. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The pitch. There's the strike. Now 2-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. First and third, 1 down. Next pitch is outside. Alejandro Kirk up next. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball double play.
And that'll load the bases.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Now a chance for Alejandro Kirk.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Look out down there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a good eye there.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop up. And the infield fly is called. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. That one finds the zone. 2-1 now.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. That misses. And a full count now. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that counts.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here comes Chris Taylor. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. Gosman. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Fires over to Guerrero. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jason Hayward. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Two down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Biggio moving under this one. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, George Springer. The pitch. breaking ball in there for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. And another ball. Next one misses, and the count is filled up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Inside, just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in there at the knees.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. That misses the zone. Now 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-1 is on the way. This one high in the air to left center. Outman sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Right side. And that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. And Guerrero is set down. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Gausman back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground. And that one handled. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Mookie Betts. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that one fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That one is absolutely belted. Kiermaier going back on it. And it's gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Freeman hits it in the air. On the move. They got it for out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Will Smith. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Good eye in that spot. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the 3rd. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. And that one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Justin Turner. The right-hander back to work. Off the mark there. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And a pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field, under it. Puts it away for the out. Kevin Biggio digs in now. He reached out a walk his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Not in time. He's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman. Ball one, no strikes. And a pitch. Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Biggio around third. He'll score easily, and they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second with one away. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Man at second. Now 3-0. Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. Kicks and fires. The Jays down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. That one lifted to left. Hernandez moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And there's a foul ball. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And the right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
One now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And downstairs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now one away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Out, batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Kirk to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Nicely done right there to bury that 2-strike splitter in the dirt. Pretty much perfect execution. Very much like what you're trying to do with a 2-strike curveball. But you could argue a splitter is a little tougher to pick up than a breaking ball because you just can't see it out of the pitcher's hand like you can that hump in a curveball.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Goes down looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in L.A., stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a pop-up. Under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And the batter is George Springer.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Next offering is fouled back. The Blue Jays trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that's in for a strike. And a pitch. Down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The other way. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that's in there at the knees. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and our score remains 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Chris Taylor. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball one, no strike.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. And the righty deals. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Kicks and deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Runner on the go. Popped up left side. Under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one not close. And it's 1-0. Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In the air, left field. And Freeman is retired. That is the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. all set for the start of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here comes a pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game. Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hayward sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter,
Justin Turner now. Right side, hard hit. Lux throws to first in time. And Turner is retired.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin.
2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
92, Genesis Cabrera.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 2. And he deals. That misses the zone. 1-0. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson up and loosening in the pen. Richards getting loose as well. And now the lefty up and in. Now 2-0. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So, man aboard. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Smith leads off second with nobody out. The pitch. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And that one finds its way through. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Move to first. Outman back on a dive. And a pitch. Missed with a changeup. And 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Springer on the move. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Man at first, Chris Taylor will hit next. That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs.
Ball, that's out.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, number 36. Ohtani back to work. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. Strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kick steals. And another ball. This one in the air, center field. Betts settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the mark. The count now 2-2. That one missed.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And it's fouled away. Varsho over at second, one down. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. In the air, out towards left center. Base hit. Around third. The relay throw. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And ball one. Two outs.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for Toronto. They're down 5-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Lutz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Left-hand hitter waits.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him. The pitch. Fly ball to right. And George makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if he did.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Kicks and deals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Kicks and fires. Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 5-1. Daniel Hudson on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Hudson in his 14th season, 37 years young. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Joe Kelly, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 1 there.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. On the ground right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Swanson. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And he deals. Not even close there. Ball 1. Just missed. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. Next offering is down low. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch just misses. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Trevor Richards getting loose out there. One down, base is empty.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Towards first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for L.A., James Outman, 1 for 3.
Right through there for a strike.
Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for L.A. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We go to the ninth, and now the DH, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one missing low. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That's a strike. It's 2-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
3-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Biggio in the box now as he leaves that one up high. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball 3.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one's in there. They're now 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now it's the second baseman. There's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike 2. Biggio leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So they're down to their final out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And he takes a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 0-1. That's a little bit low. Hudson is just one strike away. And there's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two outs. Got him. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
And the pitch. George Springer leading things off and takes a strike. And ball one.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
At the belt and fires. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the righty deals. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No, that's that stuff right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And the next pitch is way outside. One out, bases empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hayward pulls it down, 2 away now. Two outs, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Misses inside. And that's ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. game. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here comes Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Righty delivers. Hard hit left side. Jump throw. And Betts is gone. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Swung on, popped up left side. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Popped up right side. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Justin Turner. Turner, a former All-Star, 39 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And the pitch. Foul ball there.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that skips in the dirt. No score here in the second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Davis Schneider.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
Digging in, James Outman. And there's a foul ball. Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One down. Here comes Chris Taylor. Gausman throws over, and he's back safely. That's outside, and it's 1-0. One out and a runner at second. Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run. Taylor out on the play. Here's Jason Hayward. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Ohtani back to work. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball
and another ball. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 2-1. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Left-hand hitter waits.
3-2.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt with no advance. That's ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Kicks and deals.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Moved to first, and he's back in there. Blue Jays down a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner takes off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Here comes a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ohtani throws over, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Wouldn't chase that time. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Muncy drifts towards it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie now. Fly ball down the line. Varsho on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And now 1 and 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. And Freeman is retired.
Now back, the catcher.
And here is Will Smith. First time up was a pop out.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
A little bit high. 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a pitch. That's in there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer there makes the catch, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Start of the fourth. Here's George Springer. And the pitch. And that's down and away.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And the 3-1. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Flied to right his first time. There's the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The punch out there. 2 gone.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with the base runner. Could become dangerous.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. And now it's Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
The pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And here it comes. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard. Outman dives back in, but they got him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses. 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in LA, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Kevin Biggio. Here comes a pitch. That misses. Ball one.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the righty deals. That one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
swings through that one.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Heading down the line. Hayward on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Varsho in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And he deals. Left field. Varsho after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here is Gavin Lux. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one inside. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
1-2 here. Wouldn't chase that time. Ripped on a line. And George makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie Betts getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Biggio sends it to first. Third out. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Ohtani back to work.
Ball,
misses outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one popped to short. Betts under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back, the 17th, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
The Blue Jays down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and the batter is George Springer. Outside, and it's 1-0. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And it's out of here. He circles the bases, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. Out front for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame, but not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. A little bit high, maybe. 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Left-hand batter waits. And they'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. And that's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Now batting.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Smith at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And a pitch. And it's even up. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Genesis Cabrera, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Swanson also throwing. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Got it by him for the K. Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered in this game. Fouled off. He was late. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. That one ripped, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Foul ball still 0-2. And the pitch. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Outman stands in now and watches strike 1.
One and one.
Pitch out, but no action. 2 outs.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Varsho brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 left for LA. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan also getting ready. And the right-hander deals. Check swing. Went around. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. Justin Turner in the on-deck circle. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Full count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Daniel Hudson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Inside ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
First and second, no outs. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That one a little bit high, and the count is even, 2-2.
It's a good take.
looking for the K.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Here's the second baseman. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one missing inside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez flashes the leather on the running catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Alex Vesia on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Not even close there. 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one drifts inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Alejandro Kirk on deck for the Blue Jays. Clips the corner, and the count is 3-1. And fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And here it comes.
Ball, that's down.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Lace to right center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 3.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gausman makes way, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Genesis Cabrera will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man at first, Chris Taylor now. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hernandez gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it chases that one below the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Rolled over to third. Biggio in plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. That just misses. Ball one. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Hit in the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Snags it for the second out. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. So the Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in L.A. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's inside. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The 1-1. And another ball. That one misses. And the count is 3-1. Kevin Kiermaier waiting to hit for Toronto. And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Popped up. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Brusdar Graterol comes on now.
Number 48, Brusdar Graterol.
So the batting order turns over. George Springer digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Right-handed reliever. That one well upstairs. And it's a ball to strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch.
At the ball.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Kirk off of first with 2 away. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And he's got a double. Headed for the plate. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Swanson. Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. The pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Swanson in his 5th season, 30 years old now. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Turns and fires to Betts. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green up and throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line to center. Kiermaier makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. And they get the out on Smith. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The pitch. Guerrero in the box, lays off for ball one. There's a strike. That misses the zone. 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
He's 2 outs away. Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Line and a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One down, runner at first. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. And a curve misses outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Two one now.
That's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Kicks and deals. And it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Number 36 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Curveball drops in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Betts. And that is the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
inning is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.